Welcome to the DiskFree tutorial. DiskFree is a free service which allows you to upload or download files from anywhere that you have an internet connection. When you look to the left of the screen, you'll see that there's a few links available to you. Logging into the account, create an account, or recover password. Let's create an account. When I click to create an account, I'm given some information that I need to fill out. My first name, username, password, confirm password, email address, and accepting the terms. Remember, when creating an account, your username should not have spaces or symbols, and your password should be at least 5 characters long. Since I already have an account, I'm going to go ahead and log in. Once logged in, I now have some different options available to me on the left-hand side. My Files, Dropbox, Favorites, Address Book, My Profile, and the ability to log out. Let's go to My Files. As you can see, right now I don't have any files available to me. But let's go ahead and go into Word. I've created a big report for an assignment that I have. And I'm going to save it to the desktop. Once that report is saved, close out and go back to DiskFree. Now, to upload my file, all I need to do is browse, select my file, click Open, and upload the file. Now that file is available to me from work, home, school, or your local library. Now let's say I want to send this file to somebody else. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Dropbox. In the Dropbox, I can send my files to other DiskFree users. For this purpose, I'm just going to send the file to myself. In this case, I'm going to put in my username. And right now, the only document available to me is my big report. So I'm going to send that. Now, if it was a different user, the file would appear below, just like it did for myself. Now I have a few options. I can go ahead and click on the report and open it to view it. It opens up, you can see that there's my big report. But we're going to close out. Say I want to save it. It would transfer it directly to my files, or I can delete it. Alright, now let's go back to my files. In this case, let's say I wanted to make some changes to my big report. When I click on the file, it gives me two options, to open or save. Opening is okay if you're going to print it out or just view the file. But if you're going to make changes, you definitely want to save it to the drive or your computer before you make changes to it. So I'm going to save it to the desktop again. And I'm going to call this Big Report Draft 1. Alright, now the files. So I'm going to go to my desktop and open up that file. Make some changes to my report. Alright, I think we need some big text. Go with the big report. And that looks good. So we'll go ahead and save that. And close out. Now let's do DiskFree. Alright, now all I need to do is browse like I did before, find my new file, open, and upload that as well. Now this is nice. If you have an assignment that a teacher requires a draft for, you're able to have all of your assignments ready to print out. In this case, my teacher doesn't allow or need an extra file from me, so I'm going to just delete this. But let's open this up just to make sure that it's the correct file. Open it up. And now you can see there's my new and updated file. So let's explore the other areas of DiskFree. My Favorites and Address Book. Let's go to My Favorites. My Favorites is nice in case you find a site that you like and like to save it later. Or if you're working on an assignment, it's great to be able to save that source for later use. Let's go ahead and type in Yahoo. While I'm browsing, all I need to do is copy the link go over to DiskFree, paste that link in, and add it to my favorites. Now when I click on that link, it goes directly to Yahoo at any time. Alright. Also my profile, address book. When we click on address book, I can put in the name of a user, and then also if you're working with a group, you may want to put in their DiskFree username, and then email. And add. Now at any time where I don't want to have my address book contact in there anymore, or I would like to get rid of a favorite, all I have to do is hit delete. So I'm going to delete this contact. And I'm also going to go ahead and go to my favorites and delete that contact as well. Now let's go to my profile. In the My Profile page, you're able to update your name, email address, or change your password at any time. What's really important is to make sure that your email is up to date at all times. This is because if you're ever going to recover your password, you're going to have a correct and current email address for DiskFree to send the new password to. Let's go ahead and log out and show you that last feature. Now that I'm logged out, let's say I can no longer remember my password. If I go to recover password and type in my email address, DiskFree will automatically send a new password for you to log into your account, where you can change it to a password that you prefer later. Thanks for listening to the DiskFree tutorial, and I hope you enjoy DiskFree.